Assalamualaikum and a good day to everyone. Hope you're all having a great time. Welcome to the 14th episode in the Science and History series. This is the continuation of the previous episode, which was about moon's phases. Uh, a great question was raised on that video on the concept of supermoon, that they had heard somewhere that it's called an illusion. In reality, what is called the moon illusion is a totally different phenomenon from supermoon and happens only when the moon is on the horizon. So I thought, instead of putting in long audios, just make a quick video and explain this, the supermoon and the moon illusion. So let's start. Let's start by recapping the supermoon concept. It's basically pretty straightforward. When someone is closer to us, the moon looks bigger since when so let me rephrase. When something is closer to us, it looks bigger to us since it covers a larger part of our field of view. When it's farther away, it looks smaller as it occupies a smaller part of the field of view. So here, the thing is actually looking bigger or looking smaller based on its distance from us. Okay? But when the moon is at or near the horizon, you also must have experienced that it looks bigger. Scientifically, it's not necessarily closer to Earth. Rather, it's mostly a little further away. The reality is that it does not look bigger. It only feels to us that it's looking bigger. Meaning, it psychologically feels to us that it is bigger. And this is why it's called an illusion, because it's not actually looking bigger. So let's test this concept. One way to test it would be to hold a small pebble at arm's length with one eye closed and position your arm such that the pebble covers the moon in the sky. I mean, the pebble needs to be of the size that it covers the whole of the moon. Now keep this pebble with you, and the next time you see the moon on the horizon, again use the same pebble and use the same distance of the arm's length and check. The pebble will again cover the whole moon, revealing that there is no actual size change in the visibility of the moon. One other way we could test it is to take a picture when the moon is in the night sky and another when it's on the horizon, and you can measure the size of the moon in both the pictures and they'll almost be the same, thus proving that the moon is not actually looking bigger, rather it only feels to us that it is bigger. So now the question is why? It has been much talked about from the olden times till now. Many scientists and philosophers have given their opinions, but till now there isn't any scientific consensus on the why. But generally speaking, two proposed theories, both psychological theories by the way, are liked. One is the apparent distance theory and the other is the apparent size theory. So let's start one by one. Look at this picture. While both the yellow bars in the picture are of the same size, the one below looks smaller and the one above looks bigger. It's because we are seeing the bars in the backdrop of the converging railway tracks. And that's why, apparently looking at it, seems that the one below is smaller and the one above is larger. This is the apparent distance theory. Let's go to the other one. Now look at this picture. The inner circle of both the groups is of the exact same size, yet the one on the right looks bigger, as we are seeing it in the backdrop of the small circles that are surrounding it. This is the apparent size theory. So one of the two, or maybe a combination of the both, is the actual cause of the moon looking big on the horizon. So both these theories are based on the fact that the moon is not really looking bigger, rather it only feels as if it's looking bigger. And this is because the moon is on the horizon. We look at it in the backdrop of things like buildings and mountains and trees, and this is why it feels to us as if it's bigger. Thus the moon illusion. Hope you found it interesting. I again thank you for the question and this opportunity to explain this really fun phenomena. As always, thanks for watching. Stay curious and Allah Hafiz.